and I'm saying hello, or trying to, without being blinded by the sunshine. So I would like to cook with you my cabbage and sausage. So come along with me and let's get started. Okay, let's clean off this stove and we can get started. Just kind of give it a quick swoop to get it, you know, not so, make sure it doesn't have anything on it that will burn, is what I try to really look for. It probably doesn't really have anything on it, but I always want to make sure. Okay, let's get our big, I cooked the ravioli in this last night, so I definitely needed to wash it. So take that out and just let that kind of cool all on its own. Okay, so I'm gonna start this up with probably a couple or so, you know, several cups of water. And I also want to make sure to get the lid out. It's got to be covered to be able to steam, is the way we want this to cook. So that is the deal there. And I already took the garbage out because I kind of cleaned out the refrigerator because it was about time. I didn't have much in there, but it's still, I needed it to be cleaner. Okay, all I do really is cut off this base a little bit. You know, the stem, not base, the stem. And I want to leave, I also want to leave a lot of the stem because that is what tastes so lovely. It's got a different flavor. It's just so good. And I think some of you know what I mean by that. I'm gonna get my thicker knife, probably will help. Like just cut out that right there and then leave the rest. It really does taste so good. So my other trick though, to make sure that I'm getting all the good out of it and not the bad, is I look around it and it just seems like there's just one piece that needs to be taken off. And it's that outer, just that outer, harder textured green part. It's harder to get this to really be pliable. It doesn't cook very well. So just kind of peel off some of those outer leaves. And I think you'll see by feeling them, the texture of it, and in the difference. So, and just throw that away. Get your, you can use any kind of sausage. I did the 2 for $6 at Publix and gave the other one to my son-in-law. He loves sausages, and so I shared with him. I don't know what he'll put in it. He'll probably make it really spicy. So I love it. I love sharing my food. So I try to cut this up into quarters. It helps it fit in the... Isn't that a lovely sound? It's a beautiful one. Isn't that beautiful? It's so gorgeous. It'll help fit in the skillet. Again, if you really feel that the texture is just too like coarse, that doesn't really cook real well. So just toss it. And it's okay. You'll still get so much cabbage out of what you bought. Don't worry. Like half the time I'm like, oh my word, I wish my son was here to help me eat it. He loves it as well, so. I guess I'm gonna cut, I want the lid to be able to get on, so I'm gonna cut it again. Cut these other ones in half. And it also helps you when you cut it like this, portion control, which you know I'm big on. I love that. It just helps me out because, oh my goodness, I could eat the whole thing. I love my veggies. The water's already nice and warm. Feels so good. Okay, so I'm going to now put this in a bag and save it for like shredded. You know, I'll shred it later for like my soup or something, is what I'm thinking. And you know me, that'll help us get like 2 different dishes out of it. So that's cool. Love that. This was a really big one. And I'm very thankful I found it so large. I really like it when, you know, you have so much of it and then you can do different things with different parts of it. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna salt and pepper the cabbage. I'm not really salt and peppering this so much. It already kind of comes seasoned really well. So I kind of just want to focus on seasoning the cabbage and not in a big way, because if any of this gets in the water, then that steam will cook this flavoring into the cabbage, and that's what's so lovely. Love that. So then pepper. Then as I clean my little area up here, I get a paper towel and I just kind of wipe it all down a little more. Because then I'll do my sausage. Now in the past, I kind of examine the sausage. And what I mean by that is sometimes it comes with like a skin on it. And to me, that's just not very appetizing. So sometimes you can take your knife, be very careful, and you can see how it kind of peels off. That's what I kind of like doing to a lot of it, just so I won't have to get that much peel. Now, I know a lot of you think, oh, I'll just eat that whole thing. And that's fine too. I've done both. I really try to, though, not eat any, stuff that's going to make it kind of harder for my digestive system to not work so well. So it's just like the casing, I guess is what you call that. And they make it out of the food product, so it's edible. But I really try not to eat a lot of that because it kind of upsets my stomach. And I'll just remind you, I had gastric bypass like 18, 19 years ago. So that's why I'm saying that. So kind of trim some of it off a bit. Hey Google, what's the temperature going to be tonight?
Tonight in Huntsville, expect a temperature of 47 degrees.
Woo, that's chilly. That's chilly, man. So, and I do put all the sausage in here. I love sausage in my cabbage. Just gives it some flavoring and yum. Yum. And then we'll put the lid on it, and it's going to be good to go in an hour. So I give it about an hour to really steam real well. Maybe you think it might take a shorter time, but that's how long I let it kind of boil. And then that's it. That is it, y'all. Can't wait to be on my LoveLeigh eating ASMR channel and eat it. So stay tuned or go over there and you can watch me eating it. So good. So good. Well, this is how you make cabbage and sausage. Really simple. And I'll be talking to you real soon. I love you. Bye for now. And if you have any other good recipes that you would like for me to try and then eat over on my LoveLeigh Eating ASMR channel, just let me know in the comments below. And thanks for all the newcomers subscribing here on my LoveLeigh Life. I appreciate you. Bye for now. Mwah. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye.